Hello!
Yeah, hi.
As promised, we are live today. Dritan?
Yeah. Hello.
To show what exactly? So we're going to show you today how to prepare and steam the milk. And not every one of you has a fancy espresso machine at home. So we're going to show you how you can prepare a great milk, just the same with a nice espresso machine, but with simple tools that you can easily have at home or probably already have at home. So we got a customer coming in, but Dritan send her away. So some people online already, Dritan?
I think yes.
Yes? Alright, good. So that's what we're going to do. How do you steam the milk at home with simple tools?
Yes, everybody maybe has this thing.
Do you have a heater back home for sure?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we need? Well, whatever tool you have back home, even if it's a microwave or an advice like this, a heater,
Oder
will work.
Okay.
Good. I will now go behind the camera and guide you through this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good. So what we got, a pan. You just insert the amount of milk you want. Fresh cold milk. You can use any kind of milk which you like. Now you heat the milk.
Braucht man ein Thermometer noch?
It helps if you have a thermometer to measure the heat of the milk, the temperature.
Jetzt Zeit mache ich mal schnell Kaffee.
So while the milk is heating up, Dritan's gonna prepare a shot. Obviously, this is now done with a fancy espresso machine, but you can prepare the coffee the way you always prepare it back home. So you really don't need a fancy espresso shot here. Just take whatever device you have for pouring your espresso.
Temperatur hier, ne? Bis maximum 60 Grad.
Okay. So preheat the milk to a maximum of 65 degrees. No hotter. Why is that, Dritan? Right, because as of more than 70 degrees, milk will burn and it will lose its sweetness. So, pouring the shots. Yes, almost there.
Man kann die mischen mit
So I said you can preheat the milk with any device you have back home. It really doesn't matter.
Ja, jetzt stoppe ich.
Okay, how much do you have? 65.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So next, and this is a pretty clever device and one of the best actually.
Also Milchaufschäumer, ne? Es gibt unterschiedliche.
You have different. Can you show us, Dritan?
Yeah.
Too quick? Yes. So this is like the classical milk, call it frothing tool you can buy anywhere actually. There's multiple different types and different brands.
Wahrscheinlich, kostet auch nicht viel.
You probably have one of those back home. It's not that expensive. It either looks like this or like this. And it looks like a French press, basically.
Macht dasselbe Ergebnis like this piece.
Yeah, and we will show you now that the frother like this actually generates the same result as with the fancy espresso machine.
8 euros to 60,000 euros. The same.
8 euros versus 60,000, 16 maybe. Okay. So why don't you fill it up?
Ja, so
like
nicht
this?
so viel, so ein Drittel am besten.
Okay,
Ne?
1/3. Fill it up with 1/3 of milk. And then you push up and down. How many times?
Ja, so ungefähr, wie es man sieht.
Well, you actually start feeling and seeing the result. This is
So
actually
von
enough.
hier bis da, jetzt haben wir
So you
genug
see
Schaum.
that the volume increased from here to here, like say half the amount. That's enough. Now, take any picture you like when you practice latte art back home, right? Again, it's up to your choice. Well, let's see if it worked. Yes. Definitely.
Ja?
It works, Dritan.
Ja.
It kind of looks like,
Ja, live. Ne?
it's live. There's nothing we can do. Don't have any connection. Okay, now we're back.
Jetzt.
Yes, one more time. Nice. So it's basically the same microphone you
Yeah.
can make with simple tools.
Yes.
The same result we have with the
Wie
machine.
gut das ist, das Ergebnis?
Now let's check the result. So what we made as a cappuccino.
Das ist,
So
das ist
nice.
besser Schaum als jede andere Maschine, was viel Geld kostet. Ne? Das ist wirklich das beste Ergebnis.
It really looks better than any other machine.
Ja.
Can make it. Okay. Wow.
Das
Cool.
Vorteil bei diesem Art von Schaum ist es, dass Crema hat so eine feste Konsistenz. Ne? Die geht nicht schnell kaputt wie bei anderen ursprünglichen Maschinen und so heiße Luft geschäumt.
Okay, so when you compare the milk with milk you have steamed with an espresso machine, the benefit of using this device is actually that you have this very nice and like crema almost, like a very not too stiff creme.
Richtig, weil wir wenn wir heiße Luft da reinpusten, das ist Temperatur manchmal über 100 Grad und das verbrennt sich, egal wie kalt man macht, man verbrennt ein bisschen die Milch.
Okay,
In diesem
so
Fall verbrennt man gar nicht. Also das schmeckt viel süßer und viel besser, als würde man von einer tollen Maschine die alle haben.
okay, so Dritan is explaining the benefit of using this tool instead of that steam one is that sometimes with an espresso machine, the hot steam that comes out of there is sometimes above 100 degrees. So you start burning parts,
20.
even sometimes more. You even start burning parts of your milk, so milk loses its sweetness. And this is not the case when you use this one.
Ja.
Right.
Guck mal, wie lange das
And see how long the foam actually lasts. No bubbles, it stays like very nice and stiff
Ja.
and does not fall apart.
Ja.
So guys, this is definitely a
Noch
way.
einmal. Wiederhole ich noch
Yes,
einmal.
show it again. So you heat up the milk. Is it hot enough still?
Ja.
Yes?
Ja.
Still 60, not
60.
too low?
So,
Okay.
ich habe
So insert 1/3 of the volume.
Und dann werde ich den Leuten zeigen, wofür das auch gut ist. Mit dieser Methode kann man sehr gut üben zu Hause, auch für die Leute, die gar keine Espresso-Maschine haben und gar keinen Milchaufschäumer. Warum?
Okay, now Dritan's gonna show you guys. If you don't have a fancy espresso machine, as said, you can use any kind of device you want to make the shots. So today it's really more about how you steam the milk with proper tools. But Dritan's gonna show you a way for those guys of you who are interested in learning latte art back home without wanting to waste too much coffee. This is a good way. He's gonna show you.
Es ist besser mit dieser Maschine als mit der ursprünglichen Espresso-Maschine, weil die Konsistenz der Milch bleibt sehr fest und erst nach 10 Wiederholungen was verliert an Konsistenz. Und wenn ich jetzt Latte Art mit Milch von dieser Espresso-Maschine mache, ne, nach 3-4 Mal kann ich nicht mehr benutzen.
Okay.
Wie zeige ich es gleich?
So he just said that using this tool to learn latte art back home is even way better than this. As you've seen, the foam actually stays the way. It does not fall apart, which is often the case when you use a big machine.
Ja.
I need to translate what you just said, Dritan, and then we can continue. So what are you having here? Just coffee grounds?
Kaffeepulver, yes.
So you insert coffee grounds in the cup. Alright.
So.
And now you train with the grounds. Sorry. Hey. Cool.
Jetzt zurück.
Now you throw it back in, alright?
Weil je öfter man macht, desto besser wird es mit der. Das ist ein Wunder.
Alright, it's a wonder, he says. The more often you repeat this process of pouring in the milk and putting all the stuff back into the pitcher, including the grounds, the better it even gets, and the more you can see, the better you see the results. Wow, this is a good way to train back home without wasting any coffee or any milk.
Ja, brauchen wir gar keine Maschine.
Again, put in some coffee grounds.
Jeder hat zu Hause sowas.
You don't need anything fancy at all. Not even espresso. And you can nicely see and train your movements and your...
Je öfter man macht, desto besser. Das ist wichtig.
So the more you repeat this process, the better the crema actually gets. Well guys, now you know how to train back home.
Sagst du, Leute, gibt kein Geld mehr für teure Maschinen. Geht einfach zum nächsten Shop, kauft diese Tools.
So Dritan is saying, guys, stop spending heaps of amounts of money on expensive tools. Just go to the next store, get yourself a French press or a milk frother, and you're good to go. See? Nice.
Naja,
So what do you think, guys? If you have any more questions,
4 months.
just shoot if you have questions.
So, ich mach mal weiter, die können fragen.
Yeah, okay, we'll just keep continuing and show you, but please shoot, and if you have any questions on this, ask them. I'm here to translate. And that powder is just normal coffee grounds, so it's ground coffee, just coffee beans. And this way you don't have to waste espresso or milk. You can just repeat and repeat and repeat. Like how many times can you repeat until it doesn't look nice
Ich glaube, wir sind jetzt
anymore?
beim 6. Mal, ne?
6th time this time?
Ja.
Okay, so...
Zeig mal die Leute, was das ist, ne?
Okay, to show you again. This is just coffee grounds.
Ja.
Have you tried with soya milk or almond milk, Dritan?
Yes.
And does it work?
Yes, it works.
Works as well, okay.
Yes.
Peter, this is not his coffee shop, this is his coffee school, actually. I'm going to show you around a little bit.
Yeah.
The coffee school. So what kind of milk were you using?
At the moment, fresh whole milk.
Fresh whole milk.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can use every milk.
Okay, so he used now fresh whole milk with 3.5% fat content, but that's actually up to you. But it's true, it froths very nicely. There was a question on something with espresso. Can you repeat that? What size of cup is this, Dritan?
Das ist 180 Milliliter.
180 milliliters. Can you do this with, Dritan, can you do this with cocoa powder? So,
Yes, no, you don't have
chocolate powder, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Why cocoa powder if you have coffee at home? Everyone has that.
But every one of you has coffee back home, and if not, it definitely works with chocolate powder as
So,
well.
9 Mal, ne?
9 times. He repeated this now, and you can still see something. So
Kann man sehen, was für ein Wunder das
you
ist.
see how what kind of a wonder this milk frother actually is. It's still nice. It's still nice microfoam. Still, after all this repetition.
Ja.
Ten. Why do you hit the milk jar on the table, Dritan?
Was?
Well, I can actually explain. It's because you get rid of little bubbles that appear when you pour it back. See? See the bubbles? That's normal. So you just hit the jar on the table so you get rid of it. How much espresso should you add once? Oh, it's just the questions are coming in so fast that they disappear so fast. So again, I didn't get the question. And yes, to answer the other question, it's 65 degrees. Heat up the milk until 65 degrees. Try not to do it hot. The questions are coming in, which is awesome, but they vanish pretty fast. So we have this, yeah, we'll definitely go through your questions, guys, and answer them later in writing. Especially one of you asked something with once you pour espresso, and then the rest I couldn't read. And right, Tommy Dritan exactly has this video similar like this on YouTube.
Das leicht zu machen, ne? Dass die ganze Welt lernt hat, ist mir wichtig, weil wir mussten auch stoppen, dass diese teure Maschinen verkauft werden, wegen Latte Art und wegen diese neuen Trends. Ne?
Ja.
Also jeder kann es lernen, wer er möchte, man braucht keine teure Maschinen kaufen. Das ist das Motto.
Okay.
Die ganze Welt kann das lernen.
So, the question actually indeed just came in. Why are we doing this again? We are showing you that you can train latte art with just very, very simple tools. So you don't have to buy and invest in super expensive tools. Dritan just wants to show you guys a way how to do it back home without spending a fortune.
Yeah.
Can you put the coffee at once? I don't really get the question. Yeah, you have to repeat that question. Can you use cinnamon for this? Yeah, I guess you can. And then, yeah, Dritan has a little
Es geht weiter,
spoon.
es funktioniert weiter, ne? Ist das ein Wunder?
Isn't this a wonder that the milk just stays perfect?
Ja.
It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't lose its creaminess. It doesn't get too stiff. There are no bubbles. Well, Sajif, that's a question that's a bit away from what we're doing here, but it should be around 25 to 30 milliliters within 25 seconds to pour a shot.
14 Mal, 14 times?
Okay, what's the difference between cappuccino and latte? Well, we got quite some questions in.
Ja. 15, ich könnte noch 10 Mal mehr machen, ne? Sagst du. Bleibt so lange cremig, sagst du, es ist wirklich ein Wunder, ein Wunder, ein Wunder.
Okay, you can repeat as many multiple times as you can, guys. So, what is this you're asking? Where are we? We are in Düsseldorf. We're here in Dritan's little barista school. And he's showing you guys how to train latte art back home without spending too much money on tools, on espresso equipment. So all you need is something to heat up your milk. For example, here. Okay, so he's repeating it again. So take some nice milk, in our case just fresh whole milk. Then a thermometer to measure the temperature. Hi Atmia, Grüße. So you heat up the milk. So then you go and prepare your coffee the way you like to prepare your coffee. So either it's with a mocha or a French press, or you even have a machine back home, feel free. Whatever coffee, how you prepare it, just do it. The way you prepare your coffee back home.
Haben Sie alle verstanden?
The more correct is cappuccino. Latte cappuccino is two different things. Okay, now you're making your shot with the machine, but as said, do it with whatever tool you have back home.
Ich mache die Leute, die gerade live gekommen sind, ne?
Mhm. Every word. Thank you for this comment. It's very cute.
Ja.
Okay, what's the temperature?
Niki! Hol dir Niki rein. Hold the needle. Ah,
Yeah, I will turn the camera
Okay.
around later.
guck mal hier, 60 Grad.
Okay. So we've reached the temperature we want, 65 degrees, the maximum.
Das war's. Wenn ich das jetzt nochmal, wenn ich jetzt hier heiße Luft gepustet hätte,
Yeah.
ob ich will oder nicht, ich hätte ein bisschen verbrannt die Milch. Ne? Und
Okay.
hier habe ich 100% nicht verbrannt.
So he's saying the absolute benefit is that you never ever burn your milk if you do it like this, right? If you do it with a normal espresso machine, it's always likely that you partially burn, you know, a little part of your milk. Okay, we got a visitor.
Ja, Niki.
Nikki, hello,
Ja.
hello.
So, haben wir jetzt, ne?
Yes?
Machen wir wieder selber für die Leute. Ah, ein bisschen zu viel Milch.
Can you put the coffee all at the same time?
Wo? Ja.
I don't know. I don't understand the question. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're asking. Okay, so you put the hot milk into this device, which is a French press or just a milk frother you can get anywhere actually. Doesn't matter which kind of you use it. It's a small one or that one or a bigger one. Junie is online. Can you say hi, Junie?
Hi, June. So, okay.
Okay. Well, and showing you guys that this is the perfect crema. Looks like as if steamed with your normal machine.
So. Ne?
Cool. Works.
Und das ist perfekt für Cappuccino.
This is whole milk, yes, 3.5%. Whole milk is really nice.
So, okay. Man kann aber auch das hier benutzen, ne?
I think, Beatrice, to ask your question, that's actually, I think you can use all of them, all kinds of. It's just a matter how many pushes, like how many times you push. So, Dimitri's perfect cream, how? That's the question, that's why we are here. So, Dimitri's, look, just heat up your milk, whatever milk you want, with any device you have back home. And then you froth the milk with a device like this, a French press or a milk frother. And Dritan's now even trying the very, very, very old school classic frother. This little thingy you see here.
Es gibt gute teure, das habe ich jetzt gerade im Geschäft gekauft, das ist was günstiger, sagst du?
Okay, there's different price ranges for these devices, but Dritan just bought that one and, well, is trying, you're trying this for the first time, Dritan?
Das hier, ja.
Yeah, I guess you are. So we're just trying to show you what kind of devices you can use to train Latte Art back home.
Sagst du, zu Hause, ich mache immer das, ne? Bei mir zu Hause.
Back home, Dritan actually uses the French press to froth his milk because the result is just perfect.
Niki, kommst.
What kind of milk he prefers? Well, he actually prefers full milk, all milk, but that's not because of the frothing. That's just simply because preference of taste.
So, jetzt ist das hier, ne? Das haben wir jetzt mit.
Okay, now we froth the milk with this thing.
Yeah.
So let's see how it goes. I've never seen you do this before with it. Oh, no.
Ja, aber wenn man dann was Besseres, aber zum Trinken ist gut,
Okay,
ne?
for drinking is fine, but it's been way too thin.
Das muss ein bisschen mehr Power haben, ne? Das ist günstig. Das hat 4 Euro gekostet.
Yeah, this one was a very cheap one, so
4 Euros. I think with 80 Euros you are. So, gut.
thanks Dimitris, happy to hear.
Ja, sonst noch Fragen?
Well guys, do you have any more questions? We got Katharina, she's asking multiple times now how to make a baby chino. Well, a baby chino is...
Cappuccino?
Well, you take a tiny little cup for a baby, obviously, and then just do some chocolate powder and then some nice frothed milk, and there you go.
Yeah.
Good. You can use low-fat milk indeed, yeah? If
Yes,
that's
yes.
one more question, sure. You can use what any kind of milk you want. It's
I think
really
we can
up
use-
to preference.
I tried this. I never have tried before. I tried with this water. I don't know.
Why water?
I don't know.
Okay.
So easy.
The size of the pitcher, Garen. Hello, Garen. I know you ordered stuff in our shop.
Ja, ist nur Wasser.
Is 75 cl. So what are you doing now? Why would you heat up water?
Ich will probieren, ob das mit Fremdfleisch geht, weil hier kannst du zum Beispiel mit Wasser schäumen.
Okay. What age you started drinking coffee, Dritan?
Wann mit 16.
With 16, 15, 16 you started drinking coffee. And yes, we do have our own label, and that's the label, Dritan Alsela. When are you visiting Brazil? Okay, now you're just heating up
Wasser, ne?
water, okay. Fabio, you don't know how to steam the milk with an espresso machine. Well, stay tuned. This will be part of another live stream that we will make, so we will explain this another time. Today it's really about how do you froth the milk back home with simple tools, so you don't need to buy fancy espresso machines.
Wir haben so viele Leute, die auch für zu Hause interessiert sind.
Yeah, we have to, we're showing you this today because we have so many questions from all over the world. People asking, I don't have an espresso machine, but I still want to learn latte art back home. How do I do this? So this is why we're here.
Vielleicht bei unserer Gruppe World of Barista werden wir so eine Live-Sendung machen, wie man mit professionellen Maschinen schreibt.
So okay, so in Dritan's group, I don't know if you know it, it's
Nicht
the World of,
Dritan's
but in a
World of
Facebook
Barista.
World of Barista group, we're planning to go live as well and show you guys how to steam the milk with a professional
Da sind die
espresso
ganzen
machine.
Baristi, die professionellen Baristi drin. Und da werde ich die professionellen Skills
Okay,
zeigen.
Fabio, so stay tuned. This will be
So, guck mal hier, Jutta. Mach ich ein
shown
bisschen.
some other day. Okay, what are you doing? So you're heating up milk, water, and then. Thanks, Edward. Edward says goodbye.
So,
So you include just a little bit of milk. Is it still 65 degrees or?
yes.
Gift, we can come to your question another time. All right, the differences between flat white and cappuccino.
Das ist jetzt, wenn man übt, ne?
Amar, you're very welcome to visit us in Düsseldorf. So this is when you're training. Okay, so you're just pretty much heating up water, include a bit of milk.
Oder spüli das. So spüli.
All right. Sayed, no time. So many other things to do, so no time.
Das ist für die Leute, die trainieren wollen und sich mich sparen.
So, for those of you who want to train latte art but don't want to waste too much and spend too much, it definitely is a way. But you see wow, it's just water, guys.
Mit ein bisschen Milch.
It's only water with a little bit of milk, it works.
Habe ich Glück gehabt. Ja.
You're lucky you, it's life, it could have gone wrong.
Das works. Also nochmal wichtig ist, wirklich die Temperatur der Milch ist wichtig.
Ja.
Es spielt gar keine Rolle, was man für Milch benutzt. Man kann mit jedes Milch machen. Wenn man mit Wasser machen kann, man kann sowieso mit jeder Milch. Wichtig ist, dass in Milch drin oder im Wasser ein bisschen Eiweiß drin ist.
Okay, so again, because we have so many guys asking now, what is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? So I repeat one more time. We are showing you how to froth the milk back home in a way that you can train latte art and get the even better result than steaming the milk with a steam wand like this. And Dritan has just said, okay, switch, all right? Dritan has just said that it doesn't matter what kind of milk you use. You can use any kind of milk, what you want. It's not about the fat content in the milk, it's about the proteins.
Yes.
So you can steam any kind of milk as long there is some kind of protein in there, right? And that's what he actually just proved. He just heat up water, insert just a little tiny bit of milk for the proteins, and this is the result of frothing water with a bit of milk with a simple tool like this, which you can get anywhere in the world, even in supermarkets. It's so cheap, you can afford that, I'm sure, and you have all the tools you need to create latte art and practice latte art back home. So that's why we are here today.
Ja, sie ist eine gute Moderatorin, ne? So, jetzt sagen wir jetzt Tschüss zu allen, ne?
Ja.
Moment, wir gehen zurück hier, ne?
Alright, so
Ja.
well guys, what size is the pitcher? One more question. This pitcher is size 75 CL.
CL, ja.
So,
Okay.
Garen, indeed, it's a French press, indeed. You did see she tried. Gift actually just wrote that she tried to steam water with a bit of milk, and she said it works. So perfect.
Ja,
It
okay.
works.
Ich hoffe, Sie haben jetzt was gelernt. Ja?
I
Wir
hope
sehen
you
uns
guys
nächstes Mal.
learned something. We will be back
Yeah.
for sure with another live stream explaining things to you, and this is really the opportunity for you to watch and learn, hopefully, and ask questions.
Wir sollen das Video teilen mit ganzer Welt, so viel wie möglich das Video teilen, um ein für alle Mal den Leuten klar zu machen, wie einfach ist Milch aufschäumen.
Okay,
Ja?
so
Share
Dritan is
this
saying,
video
share this video
for the people in the
for
world.
everyone on the globe
Ja.
to prove that milk steaming really isn't a science, and you can do it with simple tools, and you don't need a fancy espresso machine for it.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Bye bye. See you next time. Keep in touch.